I don't know if you can see it, but it's raining today. I normally don't go out at all when it's raining, but unfortunately, I didn't check the weather. All right. So since I didn't check, I am stuck out here today. Hopefully it don't rain too bad and I can get things knocked out. Today, I'm going to be doing a little traveling. I am now in Burbank, and when I leave here, this one is an apartment. It doesn't look too bad and it's open. I don't see my contact here, but it has a few minutes to get here. My next, I have 5. My next 3 are in Santa Monica, which according to the map, it's going to take me almost an hour to get over there. And the good thing about that is, the reason why I'm traveling over there is because they gave me 3 compensation for these 3, and all of them are literally next door to each other. Okay, I'm gonna go over there and knock those out so fast, and then I'll be back in the city to handle another one and go home. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is go ahead and get out really quick so I can try to get as many images as I can, because this one is at 10 o'clock right now. The next one's in Santa Monica is at 11:30. So in order for me to make sure I get over there, and even though it doesn't take but a few minutes to do this one, you just never know what's going to happen on a possible hour trip, especially with it raining. And I don't know if the rain is going to kick up or not. It's something about how this rain works, right? It's going to rain today, tomorrow, and it'll slow down. It won't be raining over the weekend. Then it's going to kick back up on Monday. Okay. Hey, I got a full week next week too. All right. So I got to do what I got to do, because at least I'm not doing homes. Because when I was doing homes and it was raining, let me tell y'all, them homes, no indeed. The sides, when you got to go around the sides, wet, soggy, the back, soggy, wet, some of the apartments I've been to last year when it was raining, they pretty good. But I went to one that was having a problem with water drainage. And the whole side of that apartment, water was everywhere. And yeah, I didn't like that. And then the problem too, when we do have our little rain weeks, whatever 3 weeks that it do rain, a lot of times the wind pulls and throws around with it. So what I'm doing is making sure that I can get things done. I wonder, is that my contact over there peeking to see what I'm doing? It probably is. Let me get out of this car and get this handled. Catch you guys on the flip. Guys, their appointment was at 10 o'clock, and it was them standing down there looking at me all the way at the end. We did this so fast. Okay, 10 o'clock, and it is now 10:09. Can you guys see that? 10:09. All right. So, all right. It's not raining. It's got a little drizzle going on, but it's really, really, really light. Like, you'll miss it if you're inside. You won't even know it's raining out here right now. Okay, so we are going to head to, they didn't have any problems. Everything was intact. Everything, nothing was outdated, nothing. Okay, beautiful building. Those are the easy breezes. All right, so what we're gonna do now is go ahead and get on these streets and head to what? Santa Monica. Let's go. Okay, so I have made it to Santa Monica, and I forgot these questions had all been completely answered, and it is 3 files, 2032, 2046, and 2048, and they're all next to each other. And that's going to be a good little lick and a quick inspection. Hopefully, I just have to make sure I keep everything separated from each one and just go all the way down so that I know where to put my images. Okay, so now the issue is he answered all the questions. He gave me codes to actually get into the locations. Yeah, all 3 locations belong to the same insured. So he gave me codes and stuff, and he was supposed to call me about entry to an apartment unit. You know, one of those that, well, I don't understand why you have to go in a unit. All the inspections I've had done, no one's ever had to go in a unit. You know, you're going to run across people who own buildings who will actually try to argue with you on that. So either way it goes, he was supposed to contact me back on it, and I've been contacting him since yesterday, and he hasn't responded at all. And I just called him once I pulled up, and still no response. So with that being said, if he don't respond back to me by the time I finish all 3 of these, then it is what it is. All right, so the last location when I pulled off, it was 12 after 10, and according to the map, it was going to take me until 11:04 to get here, but when I pulled up, it was 11:19. So see, that's what I tell you about making sure you have a time in between your appointments, because you never know what's going to happen. I had an 8-minute slowdown on one freeway, a 7-minute on another freeway, and then I had to hop a third freeway, which was a 5-minute slowdown. So yeah, but your girl got over here. All right, and I'm about to get out and go see about knocking this out, and I'll tell you if he has responded or not when I get back. Okay, guys, see you on the flip. Okay, as y'all can see, I'm a little wet. Let me tell y'all, I be doing some of the simplest stuff sometimes. Jeez. So I go out to get the inspections done, and it is now 11:59. The appointment, before I even go any further with my jibber jabber, it's 11:59, and my appointment was at 11:30. But when I got out of the car, I was here 10 minutes early, and so it was okay. It was okay. We managed to actually get it done, and in a little over 30 minutes. But yeah, we got them done. I was moving so fast because at first it was just raining a little bit. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it's raining out here, all right? At first it was raining just a little bit, like a little twinkle, you know? So I was walking around with my umbrella. I never bothered to open it because you couldn't feel it at all. All right, so now, right toward when we got to the last building, it starts to do its thing. Oh my God, it starts to do its thing. And I'm running around with an umbrella and didn't open it. and then I'm poking people with it. And I'm like, excuse me. They was like, that's okay. Let's keep moving. The quicker we get it done, the quicker we can get out of here. And I told them, I said, I know y'all wonder why I'm toting the umbrella and don't bother to open it. But babe, I be having too much stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try not to do inspections when it's raining. I just let this rain catch me without thinking about my appointments, okay? That's what I did. I let this rain catch me without thinking about my appointments. Because if I was, I don't know. Well, I ain't going to say I wouldn't have scheduled them today because I have so much work coming in. Okay, top inspector. You know, that's just how it goes. So I have so much work coming in, and I just can't be trying to schedule something around today, this week, and next week. First of all, it didn't start raining until the end of this week, and if I would have checked the weather last week, I wouldn't have saw the end of this week, so it still would have caught me either way it go. But sometimes I do get lucky, and I can see when it's going to rain and I won't, but we don't have rain here at all, so whenever we do, it'll catch you for real. I'm running around with an umbrella. It just started raining heavily, okay? Well, at least heavily to us here, okay? Because, you know, I'm from the South, and this heavy is not heavy at all. All right, not heavy at all. You stay in the house long enough, you'll miss it. Most definitely. But I managed to get them done, and that was 3 in a row. And we was running back and forth. That's one reason why it took time too, because I'm trying to make sure I don't get any of these buildings mixed up. And as far as actually dealing with, because I know you was probably like, how you end up with people. Okay, what happened was when I got out the car, as soon as I got out good, I seen someone come to the gate, and then they turned around and talked to someone, but they was pointing at me. So I said, okay, I don't know who these people are. Turns out they were the maintenance and the housekeepers. Yeah. So they moved me around, and she had actually 2 apartments she could let me see in every building. Okay, well, you know, I ain't need but 1 per building. So I ended up seeing units after all, and the manager from the management company, he showed up too. So everything was open, and they was running behind me, moving ahead of me. When they seen which way I wanted to flow and how I wanted to maneuver, they was maneuvering ahead of me without me having to say, no, we ain't gonna go this way first. Let's keep going around this way because I need to get an image over this side. I need to do this. And they knew exactly which way I was going. Man, I love it when a plan comes together. Those people, great. All right. So, anywho, the next one, 1:30, supposedly. All right. So, I'm going to call them and see, can we get this done earlier, because it is now 12:03. All right, 12:03 for my first 10 o'clock appointment. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have done 4 in 2 hours, which is literally $160 an hour. That's pretty good. Plus what they paid me to come over here on top of what I've done. So I'm going to go over there and see if I could just at least find a parking spot. And then I'm going to call them and see if they will come a little early. If they do, that'll be such a blessing. And I can go home and get out of this rain. So let's just take a ride over and see what we got going on. Did y'all see how fast that was? Okay. Less than 2 minutes to get over here to the next location. Now, the problem is that the apartment, it is 12:12. I just called him, but it is 12:12 now. Okay? 12:12. And I just called him to see if he was anywhere near, and if at all possible, we can get it going early. And for him to call me back and let me know I had to leave a voicemail because he didn't answer. And so, yeah, we're going to see how that goes, because this appointment is at 1:30. Ooh! Now, I know that's a big gap, but let me explain, okay? So, originally, I had 4 Santa Monicas. The last 3 I just done, of course, you saw me do those. And then the one that was supposed to be in between this, I had called and got it all situated, and it was scheduled for today. And then the company took it back and said that they were switching insurance carriers. The insured is. So therefore, I no longer needed it. So that put a gap in between my appointments, and I didn't have any more Santa Monicas to fill the hole. And I had already set this appointment. And when I tried to call him a couple of times, he didn't answer the phone. And I was like, you know what? There's no telling how long it's going to take me to do the other 3. I'm not going to add any stress and strain and move that appointment up, not knowing exactly what's going to happen. So I let it be. And ends up, I was able to knock those out in a little over 30 minutes. So now I'm directly at the next one, literally pretty much around the block. Oh my God. And I have time to waste. Time to waste. And I have scheduled up. Let me make sure. I have scheduled up all of my appointments yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me check my file and see what I got. Because I called 2, 3 yesterday and sent them emails as well. Emails have not come through. And when I finish this, I'm going to call them again to see if I can squeeze them into my next week, because this week I had a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, tomorrow 11, 12, 13. So I had 13 inspections this week. Oh wait, and 3 of them are over the 100+ mark. That girl got a good week. Okay, you didn't hear me tell you. All right, but next week so far, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 7 scheduled for next week so far. And if I can get these people right here on board, I will have 10 scheduled. Can't count them as of yet because my files are constantly coming in. And as soon as I get them, okay, as soon as I get them, when I hit the button to start printing, I'll be already calling. Okay, before the files finish printing, if they're going to answer in schedule, I already have a schedule. I don't be playing no games. Okay? All right, so I'm going to see if he's going to call. Let me see something. Where's my key? Because this one default. All right. So I need to see.
The IRS, whether it's 5,000, 50,000, or 500,000.
Ooh, don't even mention IRS.
It doesn't matter.
Girl, shut up. Okay, let's. The building is open, so clearly. Ooh, just pull this one up. Clearly, I can get over there. Okay, and handle some business. All right. I'm gonna give them a few minutes before I even go out, though. Maybe it'll stop raining. Okay, it'll stop raining. So I am going to work on something else for just a moment, and then I'll get back with you guys. Okay, because we're not gonna talk an hour and a half. We ain't doing that. Okay, hit your back. Okay, so I called him, and he said, well, let me take that back. I called him. He didn't answer. All right, so I waited to give him time. He shot me a text message, and he said, unfortunately, he's in West Hollywood, and he's on his way, but he won't get here. The earliest he'll get here is 1:20. Okay, and it is now 12:40. Okay, time is changing on me because, yeah, I had to stop and do a few other things. All right, so he also said that it was okay if I go over and just go ahead and get the images so that when he does show up, he can show me the unit. He hasn't answered any questions, but yeah, y'all know how I operate on those. Those of you who don't, you need to go back and look at some of my videos. I don't be playing no games with these questions, all right? So I am going to run over here and get these images, and that way when he comes here, we can just get questions answered and go in the unit. Catch you guys again on the flip. All right, so as you can see, it's raining, and I was able to get as much as I could. All right, but couldn't get the gas, and I couldn't get the electric meters because it is locked up on one side of the building. But once he comes, okay, once he comes, let me clean y'all off. There we go. Once he shows up, that'll be the only thing he'll need to show me and get me inside one of those units. And we're going to run through these questions like that. All right. Hopefully he can get here by 1:20. So I'm going to look out for him. And I mean, it's not that quick, but at least I will have done everything else other than the electric and the gas on the outside. Everything else I've gotten. I ain't even bothered to take the umbrella. And I do have water, in case y'all wondered, okay? I do have an umbrella. I just ain't bothered to take it because, between my clipboard and even though he's not here, I still like to tote my clipboard, because people, okay? I don't know if any of you run across this before, but people, they are extremely nosy. And a lot of times they will come out and start asking you all types of questions, standing around like you, I don't know, casing the place. All right. So I make sure I take everything with me when I go out. And I had to have my measuring tapes and stuff just in case there are staircases. And there is. Apparently, we're looking at 3 floors over there. So they have enclosed stairwells and stuff. So I had to get that done. But I managed to do all of it. Hoo-hoo. So now, I'm just going to wait on him. And it is now 12:52. Okay? So now I got to wait on him. And I got some time. So I'm going to work on something else. And I'll let you guys know what happened on the flip. So he showed up. Look at the rain in my eyeglasses. Okay. He showed up for his inspection right when he said, well, actually 5 minutes less. And so we were able to get it done. And it is now 1:40. You guys can see that. 1:40. So his appointment was at 1:30. Okay. 1:30 appointment. I'm going to pull these glasses off in a bit. I actually used my umbrella a little bit this time, but I still ended up having to put it down for certain stuff. You just can't hold an umbrella. And he had one, so, I don't know him like that, so we ain't going to share no umbrella. All right. But that one was taken care of. Everything was in place. There was no problems, nothing to complain about. Everything is up to date. Apartment building. So there you have it. I have done 5 for today. Would have been 6, but at least I did 5. And out of those 5, 4 of them was out of town, into the next city with Santa Monica, with an added for my effort for even coming over here. So today is a good day. All right. So I'm going to head out and see how long it's going to take me to get home. And you guys know what to do in the meantime. Like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Leave a comment in the comment section if you feel like you want to do so. And let's discuss my rainy day. All right? You guys ever went out in the rain? Look at all this water. Look, you know what? I'm glad it's over. Let me get home and see what I got up next. Clearly, I won't be going outside today, so I guess I will be exercising in the house, but not right now. Your girl is starving. My stomach just hit the bottom. All right, the bottom. So, yeah, I got to go home and make things happen for myself. You guys, have a wonderful day.